Welcome on back to Unraveled. I'm Alex.
I'm Olivia.
What's going on, everybody?
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
You're feeling British today.
Feeling British.
I'm feeling grouchy.
Mm-hmm.
I've been, if you've been listening to us complain, and by us, I mean me complain about the heat. It's the middle of the night. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I feel like it does actually drop like, I don't know, a mere 10 degrees overnight here, but it seems to be hotter while I'm sleeping. Alex woke up this morning. He was like, well, you weren't naked when you went to bed, were you? And I was like, sure wasn't.
Well, she was when she woke up. Lucky me.
Lucky you. And the sweat had all crusted over by then.
Nothing like a sweaty peep.
Yum, yum, yum.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's kick this off. I didn't even hear about this. Apparently you did. There was a brawl on the pitch. Right after the World Cup. And apparently, I mean, we must have been watching it on Fox or something.
Of course we were.
American, because they didn't even show it.
They didn't even let us hear the boos for Donald Trump.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even remember that.
No,
so,
I only, you know how you have those memories because, like, your brain fills in the gaps? Like, I had seen a bunch about it, but I was like, I guess I just missed it.
Yeah.
But I did remember hearing about it, not seeing it.
Yeah, I did not recall it at all until I just read an article about it. So we'll kick off with our first one. This will get Olivia nice and worked up.
I was going to say, who are you to be bringing messy hate to this podcast? I have one role here.
Yeah, I watched the video. It was actually pretty crazy, but the FIFA president is Gianni Infantino.
Mm-hmm. I actually read another article about him that I saved, so you go ahead and kick us off with the hate.
Under fire for a leaked message in which he praised the quote-unquote professionalism of the Argentina squad following the World Cup final.
What does he think, South Africa's professional too?
Argentina's performance in the showpiece event against Spain proved particularly underwhelming, failing to take a single shot inside of 19 minutes. Losing Enzo to a needless red card, yada, yada, yada. Ending the game with an on-field brawl.
Oh, a needless red card, huh?
An on-field brawl, which is currently the subject of a FIFA investigation. Despite the nature of Argentina's defeat, Infantino remained incredibly positive and was full of praise for the team in a letter sent to Argentine Federation President Claudio Tapia. I would like to reiterate my most sincere congratulations for this important new result for Argentine soccer. The FIFA World Cup 2026 will remain in memory as an unforgettable celebration of football marked by spectacular matches, the eruption of new promises, the presence of the great figures of the sport, and the extraordinary atmosphere lived in stadiums full of fans. I mean, that's crazy. Please send my sincere congratulations to all who have contributed to this magnificent result of beating the shit out of Spanish players. To the players, to Coach Lionel Scaloni, as well as the coaching and medical staff, and of course to the many fans who have accompanied and encouraged the team throughout the competition. These victories are always the fruit of constant work, professionalism, and attention to detail, but also of passion, commitment, and love for this wonderful sport. I wish you, dear Mr. President, all the best for the next competitions, and I hope to see you again very soon. Maybe on an island in the Mediterranean full of little children.
Yep. Is that how it can
That's how it ended. Yeah, that's how it ended. How crazy to praise the team. And I know that in soccer they love a brawl.
Yep.
The fans, at least, after.
Yep.
But if we're going to Americanize this sport, then let's at least get our HR orders in effect.
Yep. I mean, isn't that the number one thing of America? So you can't say that.
You can't say that. I mean, these guys are all liable for lawsuits in this country, but something tells me that only Argentina can afford the very pricey lawyers.
Yep.
I didn't hear about this at all.
I didn't hear about it to this extent.
I mean, I watched a video of it. I'm going to show you the video just because, and we're going to go over time on this one. We're back to the 3 minute, what's the word I'm looking for?
Format?
Yes, with 9 seconds left on that. But I'm going to show you this because I want to get your take on it. But holy shit, it is.
And also, when did this happen? Like, was it like
right
immediately following the game?
The game.
Like before they even celebrated?
Right. Yes. Right after the game, they were coming off, right as they won, Spanish players were running onto the...
I mean...
Look at him. He's punching this guy as he goes down. They're literally beating the shit out of each other.
Well, and if you guys didn't even watch that match, there was the red card that finally got one of the Martinez.
Yeah.
What's it called? He got the red card for, I guess I should say. If
it
you
was
missed
a second
that,
yellow, wasn't it? That resulted in a red?
I don't. That should have. If you didn't see that thing that happened where the Spanish player basically did like an aerial in the air because he got like thrown so far.
Yeah,
it was wild. I mean, you can easily search like highlights or low lights and probably catch that one too, and it's crazy.
I mean, much like the Spanish flu, I think they're just going to call this the Spanish brawl, you know.
Yep.
They are apparently the ones that started it, but I can't believe that we didn't even see this. I mean,
I can't. Oh, you mean American news is censored?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yes, it is.
We expose children to viral whore TikTok dances, but seeing someone be the bad guy who is actually, in fact, the bad guy, they would never.
Yeah, and apparently there was a picture that I saw that I thought was AI of Lamine Yamal, who we talked about on the last episode, kind of refusing to shake Trump's hand, and we didn't see that either. So,
so it may still be AI?
Beyond the result, from refereeing decisions to post-match incidents, including the unexpected prominence of Donald Trump, these are some of the scenes that have generated the most controversy. The disallowed goal in the expulsion, the final battle, Argentina with its back to the champions. Oh, wow. Argentina turned their back to the winners. The whistles at Trump and Romero's gesture. Donald Trump, President of the United States, hosts the Country World Cup, has also become one of the unexpected protagonists of the final.
When has he ever been the unexpected protagonist?
This is who even is writing this article? ARA. I don't know. Maybe it's a sports thing. I mean, this is purely just blowing smoke. Argentina with its back to the champions. Trump with the trophy presentation. I mean, we didn't even see, because it was weird how, and after it ended, we had to go and pack up to get back to LA, so I wasn't really watching, but it did seem to pull very quickly to coverage. There was that whole thing where they didn't let Thierry, you remember they pulled
and the blonde bimbo who talks said something about like, thanks for sticking around to the other guy. I don't know. Well, here, you want speaking of, I have two things also involving the World Cup. And speaking of Thierry, we'll start with him. I love him. I love Thierry Henry. If you didn't watch Ted Lasso, you're missing out. Now, I do not recommend the new season. Of course, I haven't seen it, but I imagine it'll be shit. I mean, come on, anything focused around women's sports is shit. And I hate when they say, you know, like, and it's funny, like Apple TV is just every other guy, right? Like all of these series that are supposed to have a 3-parter now suddenly are back for a 4th part. We watched it happen with Ted Lasso. We're watching it happen with Shrinking. It's like you're supposed to close out a series and have it end, and then a paycheck changes everything. Anyway, there is a new Ted Lasso coming out. If you didn't watch the old Ted Lasso, Thierry Henry is like not a big character, but he's mentioned a lot in it. He's one of the color commentators. What's the word that they use?
Presenters.
No, yes, but there's another one. I forget. I'll think of it. But anyway, here's a quote from Thierry Henry following the Cup. He said, "I never used to believe the World Cup could be rigged, but after watching Argentina's matches, I'm not so sure anymore. And now every referee appointed for France's next match is Argentine." This is like it mid-World Cup.
Yeah.
He said, "At this point, it's hard not to question who FIFA wants to favor."
Yeah.
So I like that. And then, did you hear that Gianni Infantino has been called to appear before Congress over Trump ties?
I did not.
So this is from The Guardian. And it says, Jamie Raskin, the top Democrat on the House Judiciary Committee, has launched an investigation into FIFA president seeking documents that would detail the ties between soccer's governing body and Donald Trump and his administration. So in a Sunday letter, Raskin wrote to Infantino and called for FIFA to provide any documents and communications related to gifts, payments, or benefits provided to Trump and his associates, as well as the visitor logs for FIFA's office space in Trump Tower, which it acquired last year.
Wow.
The committee also requested that Infantino sit for a transcribed interview.
It's going to be anything like Pam Bondi speaking to Congress. He's just going to be like, this is a character assassinatio.
Yeah.
I'm a good friend to the Trump administrazione.
Non vede un problem.
No inglesi.
Right.
No inglesi, Mr. Massey. No inglesi.
So it's funny. It says that his relationship has come under fire, obviously due to the cup. But the point is, I think we've all, like, I love the World Cup, but I've been jaded going into this because of the FIFA Nobel Peace Prize or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think the World Cup was the first thing to bring it under fire. I don't think that's true. But I also didn't realize that FIFA Peace Prize was awarded at the Kennedy Center, which it is in fact called the Kennedy Center, right?
Once again.
Yeah, not the Trump Kennedy Center.
It has been returned to the Kennedy Center.
And it says it opened its office in Trump Tower in Midtown Manhattan last July. So there's been like a lot of allegations that it was kind of like a quid pro quo kind of thing going on. And I think after seeing that display at the actual cup, they were like, no. I hate all sides of the political spectrum anymore, but I guess I get why MAGA people are so crazy, because it's like, it must be nice to just keep winning and winning and winning right now. You're like, my team's winning again?
Yeah.
So anyway.
I think people have been saying, like, one of the biggest, you could sit here and talk about the assassination of JFK all day, but as a conspiracy theorist, if you call out the NFL being rigged, you are like persona non grata. I'm more likely to get thrown out of my family for saying that a football game is rigged than an election rigged. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it is so funny that, I mean, even Thierry Henry agrees at this point that, and the whole world I think does too, that
you couldn't not see it. Mm-hmm. And it is funny, like there is
unless you have Argentine glasses on.
Unless you have baby blue colored glasses on. I think that it is fun though. Like there is nothing to bring the world together like hating one bad guy. Yeah. And I like when Belgium beat the shit out of the US, everyone was like, fuck yes, right? Yeah. Because of that bullshit red card thing that happened then. Yeah. Really quick, I'll end on this. Here's what he wrote to him. Just Jamie Raskin wrote in his letter to Infantino. He said, your election as FIFA president was supposed to mark a red card break from a decades-long culture of corruption and scandals that dress down world soccer's reputation. Instead, at the start of your tenure, you dismantled FIFA's ethical guardrails. Who's that sound like? And disabled the organization's ethics committee by pushing out most of its members.
Doge,
this
baby.
lack of transparency and oversight has since paved the way for you to ingratiate yourself with the Trump administration via tactics that a New York University law professor and one of your former ethics committee men describe as legal bribery.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't think anything would describe the entire state of our country better than the term legal bribery.
Yeah, and this goes on to say, amongst all of these other things, apparently Infantino broke. There was a top. What's the top of something called the highest rate?
Glass ceiling.
Well, of ticket pricing was supposed to be $1,500.
Tier.
Yes, $1,500. Oh, the cap.
Yeah,
the cap was supposed to be $1,500, and they charged as much as $33,000 for a ticket.
No cap, y'all. No cap.
No
y'all.
cap.
I mean, that's exactly how all these ticket resellers and Live Nation are getting away with just complete absurd pricing, is in this resale environment where, so that makes perfect sense. I mean, the funny thing is, if corruption in one industry is just a roadmap to construction in other industries, you know.
I didn't realize that the U.S. is supposed to also host the Women's World Cup.
Oh.
I don't know if that's common. I mean, again, if I'm honest, I didn't even know there was a Women's World Cup. But
I mean, women don't even have rights in most of the countries.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the 2031.
Oh,
so
okay.
Women's World Cup will be next year, right? 27.
And then the following one.
The following one will come back to the U.S. So I think that's another reason that they're like, no, we need to deal with this shit because...
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you guys got a cash cow that you guys are going to... I mean, you're tainting your own crops at this point. Everyone knows.
Well, okay, America's good at that too.
Yeah,
How many forever chemicals have come out this year? Anyway, we'll get off it. We know... Nobody likes soccer in America.
Yep.
But the rest of the world does like football.
Yeah.
And not the dumb kind.
Gridiron.
Yeah.
Not that. On to the next one.
But hey, by the way, you should still hate Messi on or off the field.
Yeah. On to the next one. Would you go back to a time before smartphones if you could?
Yes.
According to a 2023 survey, and I bet it's higher now, 67% of Americans wish they could go back to a time before everyone was plugged in. The psychologist behind the survey, Clay Routledge, has found that this sort of nostalgia is more than just a yearning to go backwards. He says we can often feel overwhelmed in the moment and in the challenges we face today. It's hard to see past them. Nostalgia can help us step outside of that moment. So they're calling it nostalgia, but I think what
I would say it's pre-corruption, but okay.
Yeah, it's before all this. There's a bunch of people chit-chatting and interviews that I don't actually care to tell you what Amy Poehler had to say about it or the musician Beck, but I think it is very much... I've been saying for a long time that I think we're just so much, even just in a world where you have to remember all these passwords, your brain is so much more overwhelmed than it was in the 90s or the 80s or when our parents were born. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and granted, yeah, I know Maps makes it to where you don't have to look up your route, you know, and have an atlas in your car.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know it does make some things easier, but I think overall, all of our brains are just inundated with junk, spam. You know what I mean? Just the spam of life.
It's so much. And then you open anything you actually need to do, like your email. And then
your bank account.
And then, and then you have actual spam as well.
Yes.
So you're like dealing with the actuality of your password needs reset and then 100 med spa lip fillers for $2.99 and you're like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah. I think we are seeing in young people that they are getting very exhausted. We were hanging out with my niece and nephew the other day, and they live in a small town, and my parents are kind of doing a good job of keeping them sheltered, which I think nowadays you have to be very, very particular about your circle. You know what I mean? Now that we all have a million friends on our apps and followers and all this, you have to be very, very conscious of who you let in your real world space.
Yeah.
So,
and in your fake world space, because I mean, I think that's been a big thing with kids in general, right? Is it like, not that they can't even distinguish virtual from reality, but that they kind of, the separation doesn't really exist for them.
Yeah.
Like their whole lives are virtual.
And I think they're kind of over it. I think that they have a yearning for real world that they even see. They don't have to get, I mean, the truth is most of the people in their lives are addicted. Most of the adults in their lives.
Yep.
And kids who grow up around alcoholics typically don't want to touch alcohol, and people who grow up around cigarette smokers don't want, you know what I mean? Like you see the destruction on a more baser level, you know, as a child. And I think that they're probably always looking around and they're probably watching old movies and going, oh, people used to play catch with their kids. And now we're just like, now I'm just watching my dad on his phone all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's like, and I mean, I think that happens so regularly, that idea, like you're talking to someone and they don't even look up at you. And then you've gone through 3 minutes of a conversation and then they're like, what'd you say? And you're like, which part?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What did I say? You mean the whole story I just told you?
Yeah, I mean, it happened. And it's the funny thing is it used to be something that I think was mostly a problem with our generation. And now, like all the old people who have only even been on phones for, you know, 15 to 20%, or, you know, on smartphones for 15% of their lives instead of 90% of their lives.
They can't get the fuck off of them.
They can't look up from them either. And it's just, it is.
Yep.
I think it's a problem that I think is going to fix itself. I really do.
I hope, but I think they're going to try real hard to keep that from happening. They keep putting more and more like algorithmic like the equivalent of nicotine in phones, whatever that is that sucks you in.
When that there was on Netflix, there was a documentary about social media that came out.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Beginning of COVID.
Yeah,
and one of the guys behind the creation of the algorithm literally came out and said, "I won't let my kids use social media."
Yeah, and
which
you're
is
like, what?
That's like someone from William Morris saying like, I won't let my kids touch cigarettes because they're way worse than you even know.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Anyway, what you got?
I got one that I think I promised to do like a month ago.
Okay.
And I don't think I ever found my way back to it. But speaking of TikTok and internet terms, I saw this and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever read. I mean, it in and of itself is hysterical. So there is a trend, if you will, and it's called shrekking. Have you heard of shrekking?
Yes.
So I hadn't heard of it, and I was like, I need to know what shrekking is. And it came from TikTok.
Isn't it like dating ugly people?
Yes. Yes, that's essentially what it is. So it says the idea of shrekking is simple. Abandon the pursuit of physical attraction in favor of a partner who is protective, emotionally available, and capable of building a stable relationship. I find it hysterical that it has to be one or the other. Like, well, you're just downright hideous, so I bet you'll be emotionally available.
Yeah, no, you won't be an incel who hates women because of a life of rejection.
Yep. It says Gen Z appears to be questioning the value of intense, emotionally turbulent romances, and instead, emotional security has become sexy. Again, I'm so sick of this generation acting like they invented everything. Oh, you mean a hot guy broke your heart 3 times and now you're like, maybe it's more about his character. Hey guys, I have an idea. Let's look for somebody with a good character.
Yeah.
Let's part our hair down the middle and look for someone with a good character. Shut the fuck up. I always say I hate the boomers, but Gen Z is a real close second for me.
You know, in all fairness to them, they have grown up in a world where nobody dates for any personality, so they probably do think they're inventing it.
I know. I guess in all fairness to them, nobody wore clothes that were baggy in their whole lifetime.
Yeah.
We've been Kardashianed out their whole lives, right?
Yeah,
so, it says basically like the iconic 90s series, like Sex and the City, was like an example of that. Like the fact that it says some see an early version of this trend in Sex and the City. Charlotte is searching for the perfect husband when she falls in love with her divorce lawyer. I didn't really watch the show, but it says Charlotte does not find him attractive. Worse still, she is embarrassed by him.
Yeah.
She says to him, do you know how lucky you are to be with me? Do you know what people out there think when they see us together? Yet Charlotte eventually marries him in large part because of the kindness and devotion he shows her. If a bitch ever said that to someone, they should be slapped in the face. They should be like, you're not safe anymore, bitch. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's insanity. Anyway.
She's like, I'm shrekking. You're like, bitch, you're Fiona. Quit acting like you're not.
Yeah.
I don't care what filters you put on. I don't care what angles you use. You're Fiona, okay?
Yeah.
Honestly, Fiona's a good analogy for this because most of them are ogres until they put it all on.
Yeah.
So
I think it's just another gross way that we see what dating, I guess, has become. It's just like, is this like going to be the new Hinge bio?
Yeah.
In my shrekking era, message me.
Ugly men apply.
Yeah.
Ugly is fine, but short men, fuck off.
What do you got?
A top 1%. Oh, let me go restart my thing. A top 1% vagina is the newest status symbol in the longevity circles.
Oh, here we go. Fucking Bryan Johnson starts loading his girlfriend's pussy up with electrodes, and now...
move over blood boys and peptides, influencers, startups, and venture capitals are suddenly working overtime to help women optimize their genitals. Bryan Johnson, the world's most dedicated oversharer, is in love. The 48-year-old got famous for documenting the size of his son's cock in the morning. We read all about that. He also sells exotic therapies, including an injection of young Swedish stem cells. That's called trafficked children's blood, by the way.
Yeah.
All in the pursuit of not dying ever. What followed was a report from a vaginal microbiome test confirming the elite status of Kate Tolo, his girlfriend. Johnson claimed it was a critical marker of Tolo's overall health. He soon began referring to his girlfriend's genitals as Kate's 1%. Tolo then leapt into the comments, reassuring followers that she was totally fine with the world knowing that the bugs in her vagina are the very best. So it's apparently your
it's
microbiome.
like, yeah.
Everyone with a vagina has
That's such a gross way to say it.
It says a vaginal microbiome. Just like everyone has an ecosystem of microorganisms in their stomach, mouth, skin, and even their eyelashes, there's an evidence that the particular mix of beneficial and harmful bacteria that live on us affect our health in complex ways. The female body, however, has historically been an afterthought for longevity bros. You know, I'm pretty sure all they think about is pussy, actually. But
it's so, like, I'm pretty sure she's going to come out with, like, a custom branded fucking pussy shampoo soon.
Yeah, with her and who makes Athletic Greens or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Hers is going to have the new Tolo blend.
Yeah, all you have to do is send us in a picture.
Women are not even routinely included in medical research until the 1990s, it's saying. Just uttering vagina can still be a problem in some circles. The new enthusiasm for measuring and enhancing it is a notable departure from this history. And predictably, I mean, everything we went through with your IUD and my mom's had issues with hers. And I mean, almost every woman we've talked to who's had an IUD has had an issue with it. But you can't even find real information about how dangerous they are. I mean, Reddit's the only place where you can even get people honestly going, yeah, I had to have it ripped out of me with a stethoscope stuck to me. Priyanka Jain, a 31-year-old Stanford-educated entrepreneur who comes from Silicon Valley royalty, her father and brother are both tech moguls, agrees. Of course she does, I'm sure. I'm sure she's got an app for that. Jane says that she got the idea for her company, Evie, while navigating her own health issues and discovering that difficult-to-treat vaginal discomfort is one of the main reasons that women seek gynecological... I mean, yeah, isn't that what a gynecologist...
Yeah.
You don't go to the gynecologist because your neck hurts.
Yeah.
30% of American women have bacterial vaginosis, an overgrowth of certain harmful bacteria. Upwards of 60% of BV cases, and that's time, reoccur. So... There's probiotics for your nethers now.
All you got to do is let Bryan Johnson and his whole team in there, and he'll tell you exactly what's going on.
He'll sell you some snake oil that will...
some cat oil.
Yeah. Anyway, I just find it fascinating that now... I mean, this was... They absolutely got women on plastic surgery first, and now men are getting it.
Yep.
And they absolutely got men on longevity first, and now they're trying to sell it to women. They got fats on GLP-1 first, and now they're trying to sell it to athletes. In the
now we got Serena Williams injecting herself on TV.
On television. So it's just, it's gross. Everything has become an industry, and you're all falling for it. And I think there is some truth to the fact that our biomes, all of our biomes, are completely fucked. But, I don't think Bryan Johnson's got anything that's actually going to help.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah.
Speaking of made up diseases, I've read this article on BBC that says, I mean, we have reached a whole new realm of fucking crazy. It says, does criticism hit you harder than it should? You might have RSD.
What is RSD?
When even slight rejection feels unbearable, there might be something more going on than simple sensitivity. So RSD, it stands for rejection sensitivity dysphoria.
Okay.
I mean, we're branding people being assholes.
Yeah.
It says, in simple terms, it's defined as an intense reactivity to perceived rejection. Most of us can relate to feeling some level of distress if we're being criticized or disapproved of, says Dr. Victoria Barclay. Oh boy, I love a clinical psychologist. But RSD refers to an intensity that is beyond what the average person would experience. I mean, now we're going to come out and be like, Ted Bundy was actually innocent. He just had RSD. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
It says this is not a clinically recognized disorder yet. However, the term is increasingly gaining weight among psychologists.
Don't say that. You'll only upset them.
Yep. There's been studies about people who have this, and it says they always follow the same pattern. First, a trigger. This might be a rejection, teasing, criticism, or the internal belief of failure. Then comes a complete and instantaneous change of mood. The onset of unbearable emotional pain. What the fuck are we all doing here?
Yeah.
He says his patients describe this as feeling like my guts were on the floor or like somebody had just punched me in the chest. I think that's been rejection for all of time.
That's because none of you have actually been punched in the face.
Yep. Yeah, it says RSD doesn't just affect people in these moments. The fear of rejection and the consequent fallout can become so strong that individuals develop strategies aiming to prevent it from happening again. But their coping behaviors might heighten that experience. So they might withdraw from people, avoid standing up for something they believe in, or avoid going into situations where they fear conflict.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're all people everywhere for all of time.
Yeah,
Cool. But now you have a diagnosis to fly with your peacock.
Yeah.
Great. This guy, one of these guys in this study named Josh, is 29 years old and he's never asked anyone on a date or applied for a job. No, you're a fucking loser in your mom's basement.
Yeah.
Quit diagnosing these
20s,
people.
they said?
29.
Oh, yeah.
It says they get very angry with those around them and lash out impulsively. They might inadvertently get into conflicts because they respond in this intense way. Well, make it make sense. I thought they were trying to avoid conflict.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. Go get your pussy microbes checked to see if you have RSD.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Call Josh and don't disagree with him or he's going to get really upset.
Yep.
I think we all know people just like this, and I have noticed that it spans. I don't know. It's Josh is 29, but I've noticed this with everyone. You know, like we've been talking a lot about. I mean, part of why we're so interested to go to Italy is to try to get to cool older people again.
Yeah.
People like your dad and my grandpa, you know what I mean?
Like that old saying, it is what it is, has been around probably forever.
You know, the people that used to teach us to mind our own business.
Yeah.
And, and now it seems like all of us are so in other people's business and we all have an opinion about everyone else. Maybe that's what's causing RSD, is the fact that people used to just keep their opinions to themselves.
Yep.
The golden rule.
Yeah.
You know, but.
Yep.
It's you got more? I got one more funny one to get out of here on. What do you think?
Yep. Tell me.
Let me start my timer here. A shopping mall contest had people drinking from toilets for cash.
Oh, boy.
The Game of Thrones, they're saying. Russia has given the world many things. Vodka, Tetris, dash cam footage that defies explanation, and now competitive toilet drinking in a shopping mall.
Oh, boy.
A plumbing retailer called Domix, based in Stavropol, recently organized a contest it cleverly titled Game of Thrones, in which dozens of participants raced to drink a non-alcoholic sparkling beverage from brand new toilet bowls as fast as possible, using large straws, for a chance to win 100,000 rubles. How much do you think 100,000 rubles is?
Oh boy, it's probably like $100.
It's $1,200. Competitors were divided into groups of 7, with the fastest drinker in each group advancing to the next round. If the drinking portion wasn't enough, the second stage required the 7 group winners to sit on a closed toilet seat for as long as possible. The last one seated claimed the title and presumably the cash.
Wait, you're just sitting on the toilet?
Yeah, I mean, it was probably hours, though. Have you ever seen those, like, contests where people try to keep their hand on a car forever to win the car?
I mean, what if you have to pee? Can you just lift up the lid and go?
I don't think you could.
Oh.
The footage, which spread quickly on social media, shows a row of gleaming white toilets lined up with what appears to be a busy shopping mall, with contestants hunched over them in competitive formation, waiting for the signal to go. This store offered $1,276 to the winner of a toilet drinking game.
God, people are right. The economy over there in Europe just is not the same.
Organizers were apparently unfazed by the optics. Yeah, that's the point. The optics was the point.
Yeah, now your face is going to be all over social media for the next 3 years drinking out of a toilet.
Remember that time the fucking Igor drank fucking...
Yeah.
It's just going to be your whole life. They clarified that the drinks were poured into cups placed inside clean, brand new toilet fixtures and maintain. I mean, what's the point of the game and the shame
if it's
a clean toilet?
Yeah, honestly, because they're all laughing knowing it's not.
Yeah, the competition created a bad image of the city. Whether the city's image was previously sterling enough to protect is unclear. Competitive eating and drinking stunts have become a reliable marketing tool globally, with brands increasingly banking on spectacle to drive foot traffic and social engagement. Which takes us back to, I think, what we've been talking about this whole episode.
That the internet needs to go.
You've all got RSD, so...
Yeah. Why don't you get out there and start getting rejected in real life again? Mm-hmm. Grow some hair on your legs.
Grow some
chest, whatever they say.
Yeah. grow some hair on your ogre face.
Yeah.
Go out there and talk to women.
Yep.
And
take whatever microbiomes your own pussy has and live with it.
I mean, the funny thing is you don't have to ogre. You could just not be an asshole.
Yeah.
You don't have to go ugly. Just pick somebody who's got like a weird toe. You know what I mean? Like everyone is so turned off by
everything.
Any lack of perfection that you're that's why you're not happy.
Well, it's like, can't you just pay $15,000 to get that fixed?
Yeah.
I mean, we watched every Kardashian literally remake their entire face, so I guess I understand the expectation.
It's not even just Kardashians. The amount of men I know who are under the age of 40 who have new hairlines, it's like, I get it. I think that our generation's losing hair faster because I think that
they're killing us.
There's poison in the shampoo.
There's poison in everything.
I think the same people that sell you hair growth are the ones that are selling you shampoo. So why not create a little, a little side hustle there?
Yeah.
But a little Kardashian side hustle there. Yeah. But it is so, it's just so funny that there's a loneliness epidemic. And now people are like, date the ugliest people you can. And meanwhile, maybe you don't need to date ugly, or maybe you just maybe you need to not scream at people who have any minor, criticism of you.
Well, God, don't you dare.
Yeah.
Because that's how you develop RSD.
Go ahead, criticize me one time. Give me a real criticism. Go
I don't
ahead.
have, like on looks or personality.
Anything.
You have...
Fuck you.
You don't even want to hear what it was?
Oh, go ahead.
Your toenails are probably the grossest thing I've ever seen, honestly.
You. Okay, hey, listen.
Now you're going to go straight to the doctor.
Bitch, you're ugly anyway.
You got anything funny?
That was my funniest one?
Good, that was funny enough.
You got anything funny?
No, I don't have anything funny, but I do have housekeeping info.
Okay, what you got?
First
is this
of all,
a full new article? Do I set the timer?
No, it's not an article. This is of life. The housekeeping of life.
Unraveled housekeeping.
Yeah, it's not good housekeeping. It's just housekeeping.
It's not toilet bowl cleaning. It's
if you're not over on Patreon, come on over and see us on Patreon. We have
listen to Catfish and Chips.
Yep, we have a bunch of fun series. Mm-hmm. We're there. We developed a new schedule for ourselves. Yep. Mondays we're going to be here on Unraveled.
On the old freebie.
Yep, and then Fridays we're going to be
on
Conspiracy
Patreon.
Theory. Yep, and we'll be there this Friday. And come on over, sign up, join us. We're $5 a month. I mean, if you split that between the two of us, I get $4.50 and Alex gets 50 cents for toenail clippers.
You get $4.50 and Patreon somehow manages to get the rest. So
we also have, if you haven't heard, we are moving to Italy. So we have a bunch of shit that we can't take with us. Alex has his koozies.
My mugshot koozies, you guys might remember.
Yep.
This is version 2 of the mugshot koozie.
We got them in black and we got them in orange.
Yep.
And we probably have, 20, 25 of them
or so. So
if you guys want...
we're not selling them. Mm-hmm. Literally, Venmo us the cost of 3 stamps.
Yep. Whatever that is, $2.
Yeah. And your address. Can you put an address in the Venmo description?
It might be public.
Oh, you might not want to do that.
We'll do a full post we'll put it in the caption of this with instructions. And maybe we'll do a form for you to fill out something or other. But anyway, no charge on that, but just pay us for the stamps.
Yeah, send us $2 and we'll send it to you.
If you are
What's a stamp cost now?
I think like 76 cents.
76 cents. So send us $3.
Okay.
And we'll send you one.
If you're so inclined to make a donation for them, feel free. If you don't want to and you just want to judge Alex and his mugshot.
Have a piece of my
It is
history.
a cute little mugshot. You do look very frustrated.
They call that a mugshotty, all right? That's what I am.
I see.
I'm just a mugshotty.
You're a mugshotty. Mm-hmm. Anyway, we'll put further details about that in the description.
They're not for sale, guys. We're literally just mailing them out because we got a bunch of them. And I would say while supplies last, but it's actually while time lasts. You got about a week. Mm-hmm. Send us $3 and we'll mail you. Oh,
and I just found a bunch of cute mushroom stickers in this bag.
Throw some of those in there.
We'll throw a mushroom sticker wearing a sombrero free of charge.
Yep. So anyway, there you go.
Look for the details about that in the description or in Patreon. And also, if you want to come over to Patreon and not pay, that's fine too. Come on over. You can see here and there we throw some videos up, but all of our posts and that kind of stuff, I'll post photos of them in there so you can see.
And if you don't want to give us money every month, I highly recommend you just go pay for the series.
Yep. Catfish
it's a
and
collection on Patreon.
Yep, you can.
You can just get it's 20 episodes of the worst thing that's
$20
ever
for
happened to
20
us.
episodes.
Is it 20?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's $1 an episode, and once you hear our trauma, you'll be like, you guys should have charged way more than it.
And if you can binge faster, then just give us $5 for a month and run through them. Everyone that has listened has found it fascinating. If you literally, every person we've told the story to, we get like 5 minutes into the story and people are like, holy shit, this is just like Baby Reindeer.
Yep.
Except for we don't get famous at the end.
Nope,
So,
not at all.
Come give it a listen.
And his drugs might have been a lot more fun. I don't know.
Yeah, his drugs were better than our drugs were. Anyway, that's us. We are Unraveled. I'm Alex.
I'm Olivia.
Thanks for listening, and that's all, folks.
Bye.